guys. So this is now going to be a talk about this We the People level 2 type duty holster. It's just a cadet's holster with a hood. It's good for the TLR 7 light, and it's optic cut for the optic. Is it a Safariland or a Blackhawk? No. A couple things I would have liked to see off the bat, but for the $100 and for the kind of niche setup I have in this particular case, it's not a Glock, it's not one of the normal duty weapons. I wanted it for this Springfield with an optic with a light and a TLR 7 instead of TLR 1. So, retention wise, as long as your hood's up, it ain't going anywhere. If the hood comes down, unless you deliberately yank on it, it really is pretty sturdy in there. To get it out, there's a button on the inside of, right here, there's a button. And instead of, they all work a little differently. This one is a pull with your thumb, drop it down, and then the gun comes out. What I find works best is as I do that, one motion, my thumb stays on that button and I push with my thumb to break the retention. So the draw from it is pretty easy and simple. I gotta get used to this gun and the optic and the holster, if I'm being completely honest. I gotta get used to coming straight up, and as I come out to present the gun with the optic, my brain is still fighting, looking for the iron sights. Although I know it's an optic that I have to look for. So, when I draw, I have to remember that as I come out, I have to cant my wrists down so that I'm out at full presentation, that dot kind of just falls onto my target. It's easier kind of in application and maybe talking someone through it versus on a video, but with practice and time, it'll get there. And then getting used to that light. Unlike my wall thrower or my Glock, where I have thousands of rounds through it or thousands of draws on them, this one is new. So if I do any armed work, am I going to carry it right now? No. Am I going to practice with it? Yes. Now that hopefully my schedule is somewhat clearing out, I can go back to doing a day at the range a week. That's my plan. We'll see. But for nice, and what it is, not a bad option. You know, like I said, it's not a Blackhawk, it's not a Safariland, but for kind of the odd setup that this is right now, still kind of a newer gun in the grand scheme of things. It's what I found that fit the bill. Now, I would like to have seen, instead of a tack lock, them add a low ride with a strap, or at least the mount to do that. But easy fits. I can take one off my other guns and put it on here. It's not a big deal. But because that's pretty well interchangeable. As long as you can get it to mount to here, or you can put a bracket that mount can mount to, you should be fine. But I'll keep you updated when I actually take it to the range and do some range time. We'll get some video on that as well. So we'll see.